All right then, welcome everybody to the stream. Hope we're all having a good old time this morning. Back for another daytime stream because hey, I enjoyed the last one and I wanted to be a little bit productive. Real quick, just fix that. There we are. I don't have like a super big thing to get done like I did last stream. I don't have like this whole massive quest deed to do or anything of the sort. I just want to finish up finally the Midsummer stuff. I was supposed to do it last stream, didn't get a chance unfortunately. I'm very close to getting everything I want, and yeah, I think we should just do some delivery stuff with both Tarvelard and Feyrand first, and then we're gonna go just, you know, do what else we need to do. Mostly Feyrand is like the focus, right? So I just want to get the pets, and then we'll just like get the extra stuff for Tarvelard as we go. I don't really think I'm that fussed about any other characters, especially because there isn't like a mount. If there were a mount, I'd be like, oh, cool, I want to go get this mount from everybody else. But, yeah. No mount, sadly. Or no new mount, I should say. Real quick, let us fix our aspect ratio. Nice. And we need to make our way to Midsummer. Can we go Midsummer from here? I doubt it. No. Let's also have a look at our hobby gift. I was about to say I've been quite lucky recently, but a potion of rapid crafting. Not exactly the most useful item I've ever obtained from a hobbit gift. Considering the whole, you know, VIP thing doesn't quite make sense. I feel like there was something here I wanted to try and get, though, before we went there. Did I buy everything of use? I have the guide skill already. There's no point in getting returned to Eslalan. I did buy this, and I gave it to Feyrand, so that's that. There was this Cloak of the Rising Moon, which I really like, but I want the non-cloaked version, but I think that's just a recipe, like a crafting recipe. These are useless, and I still don't know why they're actually sold. Nope, there is nothing there of use. So what I guess we'll do is we will, instead of going Midsummer, do I have... wait a minute. Huh, what did I... There it is. So I've got the list of the delivery stuff, because I already have the drinks on here. So we'll do it on here, then we'll jump over to Feyrand with the drinks, and then we'll sort of focus on him for the moment for the festival, and then I'll see if there's anything else to do for this like minute with Feyrand as well. You never know, we might get like an LFF. I have like 3 hours today, so I mean, maybe it'll be doable. Right. I'm gonna start from the bottom and go up, because then I don't accidentally mess up by being too damn quick. I'm too fast. Okay. I think we just slowly become faster and faster at this, which is nice. I guess, yeah, I'll keep LFF up. It is early in the morning, 11 a.m. So I'm not going to guess there's going to be, like, yeah, not too many people on. So I'm going to guess that we're not going to see anything. But yeah, the whole thing needs doing sometime soon. Because once that's, like, I don't care about the... Yeah, I very much don't care about the gear at this point. I'm happy with what we've got. It is definitely, at this point, just the deed. Technically, we can go back and do the deed at any point, so I don't know if we should, like, fully focus on it being, like, get the deed or nothing. But, I guess we'll see. Come on. Please. Warsteed, stop. I'm being kind to you, Warsteed. I'm using you. Not anymore, because you're being awkward, but I was like, I'm being nice. I'm properly using these items and playing the game properly. And then you're just being, you know, mean about it. To be fair, I don't really have much. I think Othrakar is now the only place that is, like, off in the distance for a bit. Zigalund? Yeah, because Zigalund, fast travel. Orge, skill. Estelden to Othrakar. Yep. Hrimbarg is already there. Rivendell to Echo Candleth, that's not too far anymore. Oscar to Osthair is probably the longest one. Adhelion. Thraci's Lodge, that one's a bit of a pain. I forgot that my campsite is... I don't know where it is, but my return to campsite is... Here it is. Yeah, my return to campsite... Oh, it's currently Thrallscombe. Okay. I thought it was at the party tree. I must have changed it. Fall of Khazar Doom, tier 2, 130 plus. I don't think I've discovered Fall of Khazar Doom. No, I must have, because, yeah, we did it during, the Blood of Azog, right? That would make sense. Can never find my way around this place. Like, I clearly know that Cranog is here, but it just, I don't know, I get very confused where to go. Where next? Othrika. Nope, that's Evendim, not Esfeldin. Occasionally mix the two up. Don't know why, they're very, very different. I guess the E at the beginning is enough to confuse me. Not surprised, to be honest. So there are 11. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left. Could have just looked in here, couldn't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. We don't really even need the quests on the trackers because I know exactly where I'm going, which is always nice. Even if I didn't have my list up, I probably would just, like, remember just in a slightly different order. Maybe I wouldn't have gone to Othraka because I would have been like, oh, and I've been remembered 5 seconds later. I'm almost tempted to make a second bar because I have it with just the flame of whatever and Calamere, which I just normally leave there for when I'm mass moting or ancient scripting stuff. But I was almost tempted to be like, hey, should I just like have a 1, 2, 3, you know, 1 to presumably 11, and just have all the fast travel skills in order. So I could kind of just like press 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, you know. It's not massively needed. It's not like it's going to be the difference between me actually finishing and not. I've still got plenty of time left. Speaking of time as well, what we should probably do is missions. I need to, or I want to get more embers. And I've only got 13 to do there. And then I can also get more of the incomparable. And I don't know actually what I want. If I want the legendary item boosts, I keep forgetting that that's a little less further down. Because obviously, yeah, I embers are nice, obviously. And I'll be happy to have them. It's up here. So, yeah, incomparable enhanced runes, sure, fine. I've got, like, they're not very useful right now, so it's not a huge deal. Like, they're over the cap, right? 1,000 virtual experience, I'll take it. Embers of enchantment, yeah, if I could do 15 missions, then I can get 1,000 of those pretty easily. In fact, I might actually just do that, and it might be a lot easier. I'll probably get my ult account and speed through them. Because it only should take, like... Actually, not that long. Especially with Hunter. Where do I go next? Ostgruth. Yeah, so bonus crafting materials would be shard and whatever else, right? Shard. That's the only thing I really care about from the crafting materials. I don't think crafting materials... I'm going to get on my war steed for this, but I don't think the crafting materials give you... Oh, it does. It's the one that gives you the crafting token. That does make sense. So you get the creative crafting materials, the specialty crafting materials, aka shard, and the token, or universal solvent, or 100% crit thingy. But yeah, legendary boost is obviously a sealed tracery incomparable, which would be nice. To sort of, I think I'm still missing a few on here. I could be wrong. I haven't really gone for a lot of mission stuff recently. So that's legendary. That's still purple. But I haven't really done much of this since the change to the legendary boxes. So that's why I wouldn't have had Ascendant Lightning, and I won't have the area effect criticals and stuff. But I am still missing whatever this one is, induction bow damage. And then on my bow... Ironically, not got induction bow damage on that. I think I actually had all of them. Yeah, okay. So I did make a little bit of progress. I guess it's actually technically harder now because there's more items that it can possibly be. Because it can be heraldries, it can be something useless to us, like heraldry of the owl. And also, it could be also like healing, ranged healing extension or whatever that one is, you know, stuff that isn't very useful. So, if anything, it's actually technically harder to fill out your legendary item with boxes now, but I don't think it's that big a deal. Why did I not grab this place as a campsite? I mean, it's because I want to go Thrall's Coombe, I think, but... bit of a pain. Where do I have to go now? Isn't it Thorin's Hall? Have I got 3 left? 3 left. So, Edhelion, Thressy's Lodge, and Thornley's worksite. Okay, I was really concerned because I haven't had this up. I didn't pay attention to if I was getting 2 badges of taste. I will need to make sure I change that over to Tarvalod, Faerun. In fact, since we're gonna hopefully be doing missions, I want to have a look if I can remember what key it is. There it is. I really need to get those extra trait points. I actually don't know where they're from. I also don't know why I apparently have 2,000 virtue experience. I think it's 2,000 on my bar, but I very clearly don't have any and have never gained any or gained any duplicates because of what I put in daily. My wit is at 71 though. 2,100 to go. Definitely should spend some of these morning streams just kind of like doing some deeds, like, you know, where I'd probably be doing them anyway, but, you know, we can stream them and just have a little bit more fun. There's no point in swift traveling back, I don't think. Actually, it's actually probably better to go to Bree and then go Celandim and then go up. See, now this is I've got the question. So I will be getting 2 sets of missions done. So that is 2,000 virtue experience. So I only need 100 more. Right? For width, 72. Now, if I go for character boosts, I get another 1,000. So I could technically go through that. And I could have 4,000. Or I'm very sure there's like a very simple deed that I could do somewhere. I very need to do like blindsided. It's getting on my nerves. I think that's one that's holding me off from. I use blindsided a lot more than I used to. I you know, it's a good focus builder, but I don't use it as much as I should. And I think a lot of the time recently I've been fighting against enemies that are not on level, so I tend to forget that. This one is going to take me forever because not only do they have to be on level, but I also have to actually hit them with Merciful Shot, which in and of itself has a cooldown. I don't even know where Merciful Shot is. It's right here. Has a 30-second cooldown, and the enemy has to be under 50% health. So a lot of the time, I'm killing an enemy quite quickly because I'm going against like kind of common enemies. But I need to do those for the extra 2 class points or trait points, because that's just slightly getting on my nerves. I mean, I'd like to get the promotion points done as well. I don't think I need them, but it would help speed things up. And then I don't really know what else there is. If there's like a super duper easy, you know, this one I could technically do. It's a bit of a pain, but like, what's a really simple, like, you know, discovery quest or deed, I guess. You don't want to go for like later ones because they nerfed everything, right? I think starting from like Gundabad or maybe like slightly before that, I think like Wildwood's sort of time, they made all the Explorities like 1,000 virtue experience instead of 2,000. It's very weird. Technically, I should go through and do these. Because I'm supposed to be finishing off Rushcore. Thanks, Rushcore. Yeah. That's why I picked up this one, but I just haven't really put the time in to finish it up because, like, I don't need to finish it. It will give me presumably 1, 2, 3, 4, 8,000, 10,000 more virtual experience. So maybe I should, you know? Limelight Gorge Explorer. I should really be looking at like Eriador stuff. Sides of the angle, enemies of the angle. Yeah, I see 1,000 now. It's just like Nerfed. Nerfed. Not as good. Okay, cool. So that's all my badges of taste obtained. How many do I have? 66 badges of taste. I think that's the most I've ever had at one time. That's kind of crazy. Obviously, it would only be 33 right now, but it's doubled because it's just kind of broken. But I will not complain by any means. So yeah, what I was thinking we should do, and I you know, it's something I should do, but like I have this mental like hang up about it, is I was like, hey, we should like once a stream, just like once in a while, like maybe once a week or something, just finish an entire region. Or not an entire region, but like work on a region. There's a lot of these, like, you know, Deeds of the Wilderness, do quests in Troll Shores. Like, hey, yeah, I can finish that off because you know, I'm halfway through or whatever, and we should finish those off, and it will slowly get our stuff up. Because, especially because on Tarvelard, we actually, like, we have already technically done these as of, like, Arkenstone's Tarvelard. So, there's that. But at the same time, I do want to go on the Legendary server and do some stuff there. I think I'm going to make a hunter or use my hunter. I should have Ennis for Eel on there, but I am tempted to make Tarvelard. I think I have Tarvelard. My only concern or hang up about it is I don't want to make a character that I already have the name of. I don't want Tarvelard and Tarvelard -2 or -1. I want just like another character with a different name. Because if I'm going to be transferring it, I just don't want to have the -1. I think it ruins it, personally. Just my opinion. So this one... Do I do that, or do I... You know what I'm going to do? Before I get, like, myself all, like, not confused necessarily, but, like, worrying about it too much, I'm going to quickly just chuck all these in here, and I'm going to go over to Feyrand. And then I want to see, again, if Feyrand has anything left to do. So all those should be what I need. I also want to send a couple things over to Afka, because I have not worked on Afka as much as I need to be. Enhance. So 121. Just going to open up all these enhancement runes to trade those over. I'll give those to Afka as well. And then we'll send these 121 rare and uncommon traceries, because worst case scenario, sure, like it's uncommon and it's pretty garbage, but best case scenario, we get something that we need and at least we slot it. Even if it's uncommon, it's still better than nothing, because we're getting the extra damage or whatever stat, and we're also getting the extra just pure stats. So I will actually jump on Afka first. I need to find the list of stuff I want for my red line. Then once I'm comfortable with like my red line build, I will then move into like a would it be blue line, I think. I just want my damage like build at the minute, because I'm not really like healing with him. I'm just like playing. Killing stuff. But soon, hopefully, as I said, I've got 3 140s. Hopefully, Afka will be soon 140. And then Reneborn as well. And then I'll have 5 characters, which hopefully eventually will unlock the weeklies on them for Morgul, which gives us more Ithilon shards. And then we also should be getting, 5 characters at a max. So from that, we can use the Ithilon shards that we obtain from those weeklies, plus farming, plus whatever missions and such. And then we can use those to make the Emberworthy crafts. And then that's an extra 5,000 a week, which isn't like the most in the world per week. But hey, it's like a consistent amount for not a massive amount of effort, honestly. So I can just kind of do that. And then we can slowly build up our, gear through embers. Like, that is 1 per week, 1 piece of gear per week, plus doing missions, plus doing, missions. If I do 45, that's 10,000 a week. That's capped, so that's good. Okay. I need to really sort out my inventory, but that's fine. So let's open up these, see if we get anything of interest. Hopefully we do. I'll start with the uncommons first. Let's move these down. Raise the spirit healing, echoes of battle resistance, cry the chorus cooldown. I think I already have that teal, or at least rare. Call of Rome and Arendelle damage. I don't think I've actually got that. Cry the chorus cooldown. Raise the spirit heal. Wait a minute. Target resist chance songs and inspire fellows healing. So we have raise the spirits healing. Both the same. So that one can go down there. And then we have cry of the chorus cooldown, which are these 2. So we can get rid of that one. Do not need duplicates, and we may as well deconstruct them, because otherwise there's no point in having putting the uncommon and then putting the rare on. And then we don't have a target of resist thingy, and then we have inspire fellows. So let's see real quick what I need and what I have, because I am kind of all over the place. I definitely think I need to just use my ancient script and buy uncommons. The problem is I'm quite low, relatively low, because I spent it all on my legendaries, so I'm a little lacking. So Call of Rome and Arendelle damage, that is something that goes there. So that's an extra 40% damage on, I think, my favorite skill, so I'll take it. Call of Second Age damage, cool. Minor Ballad damage, Piercing Cry, Call to War skills. Sadly, out or underleveled. And then Call to Fate critical multiplier. So none of those. Let's see what's in our songbook. So Anthem of War. So no, I don't have that. Wait, do I not have that? No. Cry of Chorus cooldown, which I've already got on a rare, so don't need that one. But be nice to get a teal. Echoes of Battle, resistance rating, debuff. I've already got that as a teal, so even less of a concern there. And it's also a 131 teal, so even less of a worry. Hammerhead skill, bubble magnitude, nope. Skill induction time and critical chance. Critical chance? Yeah. And then anthem duration. So, okay, so none of these are actually worth going for. There we go. So how many am I missing now? I'm slowly filling in the blank. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. That isn't terrible. And hey, we, did get that extra 40% damage on the thing. I'm also really, really close to, relatively close to getting 136, which I should really push for, because going 136 is a reforge for my weapon, obviously. And that's just generally an upgrade. Like, what does the damage go up to? So mini sword, for example. I go from, what am I at now? So right now I'm at 3,015 to 5,025. I go to 3,353 to 5,589. And my target damage or tactical damage rating goes from 2,954.82 to 3,282.862. So that's all good. Also, yeah, we can just start building up like these up further. Like that goes up to 475 then. So, you know, although I'm currently just, you know, dragging all these around, that's mainly for the lower ones. I'm, you know, let's say I get teal, but it's 121 to 140. There's no reason I can't use that and just upgrade it to, you know, 450 and higher. If I get like uncommon 131s. So either way, that is Africa's like somewhat daily, quickly, hey, let's do stuff. To be fair, Africa's the one I should probably do deeds with because I'm a little lacking on there as well. So maybe we'll do a couple like run around deeding with Africa. We've done that a few times and I think that could be good. And because it's like over leveled, like I'm obviously quite, you know, going to be over leveled for like the Shire and stuff like that, then it'll obviously be quite quick. And also, it's just going to benefit us in general. So, Feyrand, who is currently sitting in my homestead. I've been trying to do some stuff with Feyrand. I unfortunately was not able to actually get that done last night. A little bit sad. Trying to find, I know it's going to sound slightly weird, I'm trying to find the perfect emote. So I'm having to go through all the emotes that at least I have, and then I also have to like go through all the emotes that like, yeah, so all the emotes I have, and then I need to look at ones that I don't have, and then ones that I can conceivably get, sort of thing as well. Okay. What do I have here? Unclaimed allegiance rewards. I still have not done any of that, have I? Okay, so I don't. Okay, I was gonna say I don't know if I have my VIP rewards. Let's go grab those real quick. I'm not surprised, considering I haven't really been on Feyrand like properly in a little while. He hasn't really had like an objective to his existence right now. Which sounds a bit sad, but unfortunately that's just how that works. Like, there'll be a bit of a grind when it comes to the 85 stuff, but for now, not much to do. Okay, so we'll quickly just head back to the party tree. We'll do the same as we did before. It's going to take a little bit longer because certain skills that we have or don't have on Hunter compared to here. Oh, I was going to say, please don't be that place. And I really wish, and I've said this before, but I'll say it again, really wish that there was just like a button I could press that would just auto accept the quest. Be like, if I just press like enter, why does it not accept the quest? That just makes sense to me. Okay. To be fair, the only one that's like awkward for us is Orcare. I think the rest are pretty easy, at least, you know, on Warden compared to many other classes. It's just you cannot get Angmar fast travel. As far as I'm aware, so maybe... if there's like... there's a guide skill, but is there like a return skill, you know? Oh, that's not what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to go in here. Okay, so there's no return to West Angmar, which is unfortunate. Yes, I could get a milestone, and I could use that, but I don't feel like it's worth getting a milestone for this one thing. Doesn't seem like a big deal. I think it is kind of a weird thing, though, because I feel like a lot of places, at least later, all have like return skills or travel skills or whatever. Or as it feels like a weird area where there just for some reason isn't. I mean, that is on Hunter, but I guess it's kind of like, hey, Hunter needs to be able to travel pretty much anywhere. That's kind of its like extra thing. Right, and then I don't know. Is it? I think it's there. I'm not looking this time, and I'm hoping that I can like remember all the areas, even if I do it in slightly a wrong order. If I can just like remember. One thing I should be doing as well is going through D-Tracker, right? So, allegiances, again, I've been wanting to do allegiances for the Gelruka, but I've kind of put it on hold for the minute because of the virtue experience. We are maxed on virtue experience right now. So I think what I'm going to do is I want to just hold off on that until we I want to hold off onto it until we are at 85, and then I can basically just get hopefully a decent amount of virtue experience plus all the extra stuff. Part of me was like, hey, I should just like get a load of virtue experience from where was I going to next? Estelden. Part of me was like, hey, I should just get a load of like virtue experience, put it in a vault and stuff, and then just get you done. But then that's like a waste because I'm gonna have the same issue immediately after, where I'm then going to have all of it already, and it's like a waste. So Gaffwolf now. Oh, it takes so long. I forgot. Why'd you do this? Why'd you do this? Right. And then Orca. And then immediately back. Morning. Morning. It's nice and early, as we like it, you know. I don't know where Cranog is. Is he over here? Knock, knock a door. I was just like awake and I was like, hey, I want to stream, you know? I want to get some stuff done. Because I feel bad because, so, I'm not off from work until, like, properly until Thursday. Thursday I might be busy looking at a place. So, like, I might be late streaming anyway that night. So I was like, hey, why don't I, get these extra streams? Gonna see a place that I think looks quite nice, and if I am to believe what I've seen, the place that I'm looking at has I've looked at the internet. Internet is a very important thing for me in just generally day-to-day life. If it's like too bad, then I can't stream, and it's like that's not fun, obviously. So I've been looking at the internet. And I think I can pay like half the price I'm spending now for like 3 times the speed, which will, you know, be pretty good, I'd say. You know, pretty okay with that. Unfortunately, the original place I was looking at is kind of, well, it's gone now, but like, they kind of were just playing really awkward with me. They were like, you know, hey, we can't show you. We can show you like next week. And I was like, well, if you're going to show me next week, then you've already shown people last week. So like, it's just going to be gone, isn't it? Like, there's no point. They were like really awkward about it. And then, yeah, there's other place. I've just got to wait for a reply today, but hopefully we'll be all good. Ideally. Yeah, it's quite nice. And SSG will still be slow. Yeah, I think it should be good. It's more like, you know, I don't necessarily need 3 times the speed. I mean, yeah, download will be obviously a lot better, so I can download like other games. I know other games other than Lotro. I know they do exist, surprisingly. The main thing is like if I can get, it won't be, I don't think it's like 3 times upload, but if I can get like double the upload, it means I can basically upload my VODs at the same time as streaming, and it will be as if like I was uploading while I'm not currently streaming, right? Because I can't really do both because they try and suck back, both try and suck back as much like bandwidth as they can. Yeah, it's a bit smaller than I would maybe like. I might have to make a couple of like. Basically I said I was like I was happy if I could have my bed and my desk. I'm happy then, you know. But I was like I want to take my TV because I have a quite nice TV, you know. But I don't use it as much as I should, so I won't be like super upset if I can't like comfortably fit it. I could fit it in there, but I think it'll be awkward because of some of the way the doors are set, but yeah, we good. Thorin's Hall. There, Thorin's Gate, rather. Should be the last 3. Oh, wait, which one's this one? Oh. Osthair. I forgot. I forgot. There. We'll have to see. My only, well, not my only worry, but one of the worries I have is, obviously, like, it's going to take a while to get everything sorted when moving there. So I'll have to, like, probably have a little while without streaming, unless I, like, come here to stream and then move while I'm not streaming. Be an interesting thing. Just stream the move, why not? I think July's looking like a good month, though. Ask Ghost to help. Like, Ghost, get in now. I think Ghost was looking to come to the UK at some point. For like a weekend or a week or whatever. And then, yeah, next month, I've also got two very, very interesting packages to show up. So that'll be certainly an interesting time. In my opinion, quite rare item in relation to Lotro. But it's a secret. Not Lotro merch, although because we had that conversation, I was like looking. I was like, is there anyone that's selling a piece of Lotro merch? I'll buy it. I hate having to go down to Thrusty's Lodge. It's such a pain. Yeah, a very rare, yeah, a direct connection. I'm actually, the place I'm moving to is actually just the server room, SSU's server room. We are indeed on, Ghost. We are indeed. I was going to look up something. I can't remember what I was looking up now. Oh, whatever. Yeah, so 2 deliveries. One is supposed to be coming between... I think it's supposed to get here, but yeah, between the 8th and the 11th of July. And the other one is supposed to be getting here between the 8th and the 18th of July, or something like that. So I'm hoping that they sort of both show up at the same time. The 18th is like a bit later than I'd like, but I am technically still on holiday at that point because no, I'm not. I think it's a Monday. Because I'm on holiday from the 11th to the 17th of July. I've got a week off because Friday is my birthday. Not this Friday, but that Friday. 17 days, I think. Yeah, apparently, Ghost, you've got to help me move. Apparently, that's the thing. To be fair, I don't actually have that much to take, so I don't think moving will take long. The longest thing is just going to be sorting out like internet and stuff, I think. Though my hope is, as I said, that because it's like a newly renovated place, that's kind of the whole like draw of it, that that basically the hope is that, you know, most of it's already like the actual kind of the expensive part is already kind of done, so I can just pay for the internet and it's already like hooked up. Be really awkward for me to try and explain to people I have over like why I'd have just like a wedding dress hung up. But like, why do you own this? I'm like, no reason. No. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Should make a stream outfit. My stream outfit is the empty void of nothingness. And then I'll go Ostea and then Bree, because I'd rather be in Bree just finish with. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, probably wouldn't be that difficult, right? Because there is a wedding dress model in the game. So it's not like it's like super difficult to get a hold of. Anyone else see that levitating tree up there? Oh, not anymore. That tree felt called out. So does anybody know that, like, I think it's Super Mario Galaxy, where it has, like, these weird, like, faces on the sort of horizon? Could you imagine if Lotro just had something similar, where just up here you see, like, a weird face or something? Or, like, a weird, like, I don't know, a wizard, like, type of, like, one of the blue wizards, for some reason, is just up there. The silhouette of them. Yeah. Where's my hot tub in Lotros, is she? Huh? Huh? Oh, I forgot it's Tuesday. I'm like a weird... I'm like a day... I think behind or ahead. I don't know. Basically, it got to Friday. I felt like Friday was Saturday, and I felt like Saturday was Sunday. So I'm like a day ahead almost, I guess. It's kind of messing with me. And I don't like it. Right, final one. And how many badges of taste am I on now? 21, and we will be at 23 at the end of this because of a good old duplication, you know, definitely a duplication glitch that we're using, you know, definitely, you know, makes it sound so much worse than it is. Be like, yeah, I'm duplicating the badges of taste I'm getting. Normally I get 1, but now I get 2. What up? I'm bad at guessing, so. You could say, what is the word on the street, ghost? I'm just realizing the simulation. Bought a car? How fancy. Fancy pants ghost over here. Alright, let's get back to Bree. Looks like a spaceship. Ghost is the one that's really ahead of us. It's gonna blast off. He's like Team Rocket. He's blasting off again. Yeah, I think what I'll do is the reason I was talking about whether or not it's like Tuesday or Wednesday or whatever is because obviously servers go down tomorrow. Oh, that's like my favorite Busted song. Unironically, loved that song when I was younger.
What can I do for you?
But yeah, I was talking about like obviously servers are going down tomorrow, right? That makes sense. Yeah, is that called Year 3000? Yeah, there's a song called Year 3000 by Busted. 2002. Ooh. I loved it. I was unironically very, very upset when they broke up. My day was ruined.
May your heart be light and your joys be many. May your heart be light and your joys be many.
All right, let's go bottom to top. Why the heck not? Julius, thank you for the follow. There we are. Slowly taking its time, but it got there. Oh, I've got to go like to the top first. I forgot how that worked. I'm not very clever today. I mean, I would say I've just woken up, but I haven't. I woke up like 3 times this morning. I woke up like 8 and then like 9 and then 10. So I could say I just woke up, kind of. To be fair, I wouldn't be surprised if it worked. Lotro but touchscreen. Just carry a keyboard with them. All right then. So which one have I already done? And which ones do I need to do? So Flickering Flame, I want to do... So I've done 2 Amethyst. So I want to do Emerald next.
Stay a moment. Might I take a moment of your time?
What ails you?
Hello, friend. Could you help me with something?
May I help you with something?
And cool. And because we got the Fateful Toolkit, we'll obviously get 1 extra per thing. So we'll get a few more of all this stuff. So right now, pets wise, I need... So I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 41 tokens. That is very, very doable. I need 100 total, 41 altogether, and then I think that's everything. I'm not that fussed about the Warseer stuff. I don't really think anyone is, personally. Emotes, I've already got both. Just don't read the last page and then it'll never finish. I feel like I don't have the attention span to read books anymore, and it really annoys me because I used to read all the time. I mean, I say that, like, maybe it's different because of, like, the style, but I read quite a lot of manga, but I don't read a lot of, like, just books, like, words, books, you know? So it's like, you know, I have to have pictures, you know?
How may I help you, friend?
Sounds worse than it actually is, I think. Is there anything in here? Is there a quest in here that I don't know about? Oh, I forgot about this quest. I haven't been doing this one all week. Isn't there another one in here, or am I confused? The apples are up here. Oh, so it is one quest, but like two different parts to it. Okay. Phaedro? What? Yeah, I think that's it. Like, being forced to read kind of, I think, ruins it a little bit. I think I've heard that from, like, quite a few people. But yeah, I don't know. I used to, as I said, I used to read like a lot. Like whenever I go away, I'd always like bring a book or two with me. You know, I'd read through them over the time, and it's like, obviously, you know, just over time, less and less happened. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think as well, because I'm doing it like chapter to chapter per week or whatever. It's like, at least when I'm caught up. Which I think I'm caught up with most things I've been reading. Oh, I'm dumb. I can't remember the one that I'm reading right now that I'm not caught up with, which clearly means it's a very good read. Well, clearly means that I'm not very clever. What have I been reading recently? Let's see if I remember. I think it is Spy Family. Yeah. There's also the idea of like physical space, at least for like physical books, at least, yeah. Because that's what I was thinking. So I have currently I'm so in terms of like if I get this place, I am technically downgrading in space. At least for like bedroom and stuff. So but at that same point, it's going to be like my bedroom is just my bed sort of thing. I'm not going to have my desk in there. So I want to keep it separate. But yeah, there's not really much extra space. I was like, I can probably get my wardrobe. And that'll be it. Like, I have a bookshelf of like PS2 games. I don't actually end up playing them, but I used to like a lot, and it's just ones I've collected over time. But I'm probably just gonna like either sell them or like store them away somewhere. But I don't think I'm taking them with me. It's just not enough. Can't justify the space waste. There's a couple like collectible things I've got. I've got like my Steelbook Lotro copy and stuff like that. I'll take that. Yeah. I just really like Steelbook cases. I think they're just generally quite cool. Yeah. I mean, I don't really mind what happens to them. I'm not gonna like chuck them. I'll just be like, yeah, it's whatever. Go on the eBays. Hello, almost everyone. To you too. So I should start my streams. Hello to nearly everybody. I guess actually, I want an excuse, not an excuse, but this is a perfect excuse to ask. So, for those that have maybe read the like producer's letter, the Reninius letter, what's everybody's thoughts on what this like special thing's gonna be? Because they've specifically said we've got a special surprise coming, right? What did it say? We'll have one more exciting surprise for the summer, but we'll keep that close to the vest for now. I mean, there is a skin called 50 Shades of Wizard. Or 50 Shades of Grey Wizard, sorry. I don't like it personally. 50 Shades of Grey Wizard Drygok. That's just down here. Ooh, I don't know how I feel about that. Like no bar whatsoever. I mean, maybe hardware improvements. My thought was because it's around the same time as Anor shutting down, I was thinking it could be like another legendary server because let's be honest, like there are people that specifically only buy VIP for the legendary servers. There are people that do that, I know. So I think it would make sense for them to sort of, I don't know, do a restart, like a season 2 of Anor, for example. But I almost wonder if they would do like an official classic server, like a legitimate, actually classic server. I mean, yeah, that is true. One thing I don't know if this would probably tie into the idea of like server improvements, but I wonder if they would ever do like a cross server stuff. Like the idea of, I don't know if it would be like a mega server, let's say, where, you know, just consolidate everything into one big server and just have more layers. The problem with that would be the amount of name duplicates. Also, I'm sure there'll be something issue-wise with the databases if they can't do between US and EU servers. That whole thing. Let's just drink a load of wine and get very drunk. It's just the idea of like having more people. Like if you could just have like that large amount, because I do think there are people that like, you know, people come on stream and they ask like, oh, what's the server population like, and it will be like 1 a.m. and there'll be 100 people on, and it doesn't look so good. But technically if all the servers were together, it'd still be at like, I don't know, 2,000 or whatever. Yeah, I don't think they will do it. I'd just be interested if they would ever like think about it. I don't know which side I'm on. Like, I don't think it matters too much to me, but I just hope it's something that's actually worth their kind of, I wouldn't say it's hype, but the fact they're sort of, it was like 400 earlier. Yeah, 430. But yeah, the fact they've like specifically brought it up and been like, we've got a surprise. Like, I really like that cloak. It's one of my favorites. Mine's still better, but you know. Last time I got it first try, and this time I'm really, really struggling. Oh, I got really confused then. I was like, wait a minute, why are there 2 barrels? But one's for wine, one's for ale. Like, I didn't actually realize that. Hey, let's go to the fight club. I have to go in every single time, right? I know we're not supposed to talk about it, but we have to look at it every time. Even a guard watching and not doing a very good job at not letting people in. Can you imagine this guy's just trying to eat his food and this harpist is just like standing right next to you? Just like in your ear, playing the harp. He's specifically gone there to be like out of the way. And this guy just followed him. Like, I think you need some of my music in your life.
Hello there.
Right. Anything else on this layer? Let's hope. The mummock and keep. That's 1 cask of ale for me to gather. And then if, or when, I should say, we get this done. I was thinking about just doing some missions on Tarvelard real quick, because I'm 12 missions away, I think. No, 13 missions away from doing the week, like the 45 one, and I'm 15 away from doing the main one. So that'll mean that we can get 1,000 embers, and that means a new gear piece, which will be quite nice. Nice little upgrade. And then wait, did I pick it up? Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. And then yeah, what else is it? Grab 2 more incomparable thingies. I don't know if I'll put them on Tarvelad or Afka. Because Africa, it would sort of make sense to. Because I have, like, uncommons in some places. But Talvelad is a character that I'm actively playing more. But there are less, like, pure upgrades. So it's difficult to kind of gauge. Let's go to the players tier. And then work our way down a bit. There we go. Did you know Gondor needs my aid? Not yet, though. We're not there yet. Oh, I recently got 2 new pets, I've just realized. So, should we have the best looking pet in the world that definitely isn't somewhat creepy? Where is it? I mean, we do have the decorated goose, which is very clearly one of the most... we've just got a very... He's just a very, very fancy goose, isn't he? She, Gertrude. The real best looking one, though, is this one. You know. Definitely not weird that I've just got a pot of some form of liquid just following me. Definitely not weird. I do have another one as well that I recently got. No? Ah, yeah, the black wolf dog. I am the wolf master. He is called Bork. Why do I love this? Okay, cool. I am now the wolf master. An undisputed fact. You cannot say anything else. Oh, I've got to pick up the pastries first. I love that that's the default name for it. For some reason, that's just hilarious to me. I need to try and find more, like, pets. Because the good thing is a lot of the pet stuff is, if it's bartered, it's still, like, tradable, or it's not, like, it's not bound to character, and it's not instantly used. So, what we can do is we can, much like with this, you know, dog and stuff, and the enchanted vessel, is that we can just, like, pick them up, bring them over to this character, and, get a little bonus out of it. I do love it's called Bork, though. I know I said it, but, like, that's great. And wedding supplies. One day I'm going to remember where all the wedding supplies are, and it's going to make my life a lot easier. I mean, I'm not that far off from remembering. I think the last one's down here. I could be wrong. Nope, I was wrong. Me? Incorrect. I knew it was near a door. So. Cool, and one more over here. It's my least favorite area in Minas Tirith. Or at least the Midsummer version. It's a goose. The Merry Swan. Nice. Wait, is it this one? Ah, no, it's not. Okay. Okay, I lied. This isn't my least favorite place. It's one layer up that I don't like. I mean, this place is... Hi, yes, hello, what up? What's occurring? Oh, wait, what? Oh, okay. Yeah, there's 2 in here, 3 in the other one. That makes sense. For a total of 5 total. Good thing I double checked. Damn. Okay, let's give this quest in. Go up here, do these 5, go to the blue theater. Nah, you said you were ignoring me. So if you're ignoring me, I shouldn't, you know, it's wasted breath, right?
How can I be of service?
I didn't ignore you. You said rude. Because I left was probably because I said I was going to not stay in Minas Tirith after I finished Minas Tirith. Because I'm almost done with it. I'm almost finished.
How can I be of service?
Because I should definitely have 100 tokens by the end of this. 71. Can you imagine if I somehow got 99? That'd be painful. I mean, very easily fixable, but still painful. Also, I was in love with the fact that my wolf is called Bork. I know. Simple man. Easily amused. Oh. I mean, that's just insulting though, isn't it? In it, lad. God, I hate myself for saying that. Good thing I double checked. Damn. Go to the stage, please. Do your job for me. Alright. That's not gonna help. I physically like lifted my head up to have a look over the edge of that like side bit then, as if that is in any way gonna help. Oh, I've got one really awkward person to find now. No. Now the question is, why am I green? What about me is green? I know it's a Yoda thing. Just saying. But like, you know, you called me green. Found it. Easy peasy. One, two, and three. There we go. And then it's perfect because we can just walk out. I am not green. I cannot say that I am green. To my knowledge. How do you know that what I see as green is not what you see as green? Huh. So maybe I am green to you. But I don't see green the same way as you. Think about that. I guess I'll go Sage's Tier.
These are troublesome times indeed.
There's a couple quests over by Sage's Tier that we can do. If I'm correct, that is. Which I should be. Because you know me, I'm always correct. I have never been incorrect in my life. Except that I think this is the wrong spot. Yep, this is not where I thought it was. So, yeah, because it was that one. It's not this one, it's that one. So what I'll do is I will finish these quests up anyway. As long as I really get the 10 done for Celebration of Midsummer, that also then gets me this one done for the 1000 virtue experience. Oh no. That's gonna be useless. Well, okay, so like the only good thing out of that is useless, right? So legendary item experience, okay, fine. Not a big deal. Figments of Splendor, yeah, not really that difficult to get, is it? Scrap of Essence Reclamation Scroll. If I really need Essence Reclamation Scrolls, like, I'll just get them. You know, it's not difficult. Universal Optional Crafting Arena, I guess that's nice, but nothing right now, because I'm not really crafting much. And then 1000 Virtue Experience is, like, it will just go to waste. If it was the pot of experience, then yeah, nice. But unfortunately it's not. I think the reason for that is so you can't just make a load of characters and every 3 days get like another thing. But to be fair, I can just make characters and every 1 day do 45 missions. And then get like 4,000 virtue experience. So it's not difficult. But yeah, what is the time? So it's about 12:30. So what's that? About an hour and a half left before I'll have to head out. It's not too bad. I definitely think we can get some missions done, especially if I load up my alt and sort of, you know, a little bit cheese the missions, but it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's all for the sake of efficiency. That's what it is. And one up here. Do I have my floaty names on? I did. All right. I like how they went, yeah, this is a really good quest at the Yule Festival. Let's do it again. Everybody really enjoyed doing that quest. Best part of the Yule Festival, right? Oh, sorry, Anniversary Festival, not Yule. So, how many quests are left to do rather than give in? Because what I'll do is Lightning in a Bottle and Emerald Firefly Lanterns are the same thing. Artistic Direction is the last quest we're going to like solely focus on because it is currently afternoon, which maybe means by the time that we get to yeah, so my point being, maybe by the time we do the missions and get those done, we will real quick be able to just like finish off that quest because the time will be a little bit further on. If not, it'll have to be done some other time. I think it's like a 3-hour cycle for the days on here. I think it's like, isn't it slightly further on the night? It's like 1 hour 40 minutes on the night and 1 hour 20 minutes on the day or something like that. Two.
These are troublesome times indeed.
Craftsman's tier. All right. So we've got our clay, and we'll grab the flowers. I'm not going to do the dog. Actually, I might do the dog quest and not the gardener quest. I don't know. What about Dawn and Dusk? They go into like their own like part of the like night and day cycle. I can't remember what it is. It's on the wiki. Time of day. Yeah, so I was wrong on the like I was correct but backwards. So here's the day cycle. So daytime is 1 hour 42 minutes and 20 seconds and nighttime is 1 hour 23 minutes and 40 seconds. So it is a 3-hour cycle. No, wait. Is it 3 hours? I think it's 3 hours and 6 minutes. That's odd. Yeah, 3 hours and 6 minutes. That's very weird. So dawn is 9 minutes 32. Morning is 28 minutes and 42 seconds. Noon is 17 minutes 47 seconds, etc., etc. And then gloaming, evening, midnight, late watches, foredawn. It's nice to have them, but I feel like it's... At what point does it become redundant to have like gloaming and late watches and foredawn? You know? Yeah, I'll just go do these ones. They're not difficult, are they? Like, why not get those extra tokens?
Would you do something for me?
I will. I wonder if there's something actually like to this. Because I just go to whatever dog until I get it. But I wonder if there's anything specific about it by like this specific dog will always have it or something visually noticeable. Right. So I know I said it last time, but this is going to be our final quest. I hope I'm going the right way. It takes so long to get here, which is why I don't normally like doing this quest. Dog ball. I don't get it because you just randomly said it. Okay. Good. Okay, cool. I'm not sure just saying a word constitutes a joke. Just saying. Just saying. Alright, so now we just got to pull out some pesky weeds. One more over here, and then there's one somewhere. Don't know where. Since forever. Since right now, which is forever. All right. So we'll give in all these quests now. There's a lot of them. We'll give all these quests in. That's totally the wrong way. Get our extra stuff, and then yeah, we'll do missions. It's a squid. Oh, that really, like, because it went 1, 2, 3, 2, 4. That really, like, upset me for a minute until I realized why. Like, how could you do this to me? How could you do this? All right, so most of these should be up by the peak over here, so we should be good. Inception. It's a dream inside a dream. It's a squid inside a squid. Guys, be careful. There's a squid, so you don't want to alt F4. Right, need to be careful. I know how you get with squids and krakens and stuff. Alt F4ing doesn't help. Admiral snack bar. He just shouts, "It's a snack."
Greetings. What do you need? What can I do for you? What do you need?
All right, and then one over here, one over here. with the florist. And then we just go to the base of Minas Tirith. The easy way to do that is not doing that, to be fair. Actually, to be fair, the easier way might be up here. Is it not going to let me jump off the side? Are you kidding me? Why would you not let me do this? Wow, that fog. I love that I can still see that water, though. How do I get out of here? No, it's actually like, it takes longer if I jump, because then I've got to like jump and I got to wait for the fall, and then I've actually got to like travel from here inwards. Whereas if I go to the actual horse, it will just take me to where I need to go. I forget how like far away it actually is. It's kind of a pain. Getting all the way from here to here takes so long. They just need one big stairway, you know, down the middle. That's definitely not a terrible idea for when you're invaded, but I'm asking for it. Okay. That's done. And then that's done. So we got a scrap of essence reclamation scroll, which we now have 3 of, which is interesting. We could trade those in if we wanted to, but there's no point really. I guess we really need one. Yeah, so then we get a universal optional crafting ingredient thing, which is it's good, it's fine, but I'm not like it's not difficult to get. And then Figments of Splendor 0 because I'm capped, and no virtual experience because I'm capped. That was well worth it, wasn't it? This one I would like to do because I get a tracery token incomparable if I do that. But I have to complete like 9 days or something like that. It's something weird. It's like more than that, I think, actually. Either way, we now have 125 Midsummer tokens, which means that we have enough to afford every single pet that is remaining and slowly fill up my collection counter just a little bit more. So we're at 46 out of 288. A lot of them are festivals and like kindred reputation stuff. I still don't know what this one is. How do I get Ashen Eagle? You have to like craft it or something, right? So in order to learn the skill, you need to use Ashen Eagle's Nest, which is a tier 13 tailor item, which is made from 5 Ithilon shards and 20 brushed Minas Ithil leather. And you can trade it at Gundabad. Wow. So they make you buy the recipe to make the pet. Is it single use? It's not single use. So I guess there's that. But then it's also 5 shards, which is a bit of a yikes from me. Okay. Chipmunk. Silver chipmunk. Where's my gold one? Blue firefly, purple firefly, and red firefly. We also have the Gondorian Midsummer kite, the large Gondorian kite, and we already had those though. Takes so long. All right, and as of that, we technically have everything I kind of care about from the Midsummer Festival. So, yeah, no need to worry now about the rest of it. Let's chuck these in here just so we have them sort of ready to go for any other character. And then, I guess, yeah, chuck that in there with this one. And with that all done, that means we're going to log out eventually. There we are. I want to load up my alt account as well. Yeah, I should get these copper coins of Gundabad as well, because like I can get a goat, the dark grey squirrel. I should try and get these other ones. I don't really know. Red gecko, toffee goat kid, two-tone sheep, spotted pig, copper goat, ashen eagle, mottled craven. So while that logs out, we'll log into the other account. And as I said, we want to do 13 missions for 1,000 motes is the plan. And also, hopefully, 2 legendary things. But again, I'm unsure. Do I put it on Afka or do I put it on Tarvelad? Probably, like, again, Tarvelad's got more already. But he, like, wants more, right? I need to get rid of all my plugins at one point, I think. Like, actually completely separate them. Because I do think it's probably something to do with, like, D-Tracker, maybe, that's doing this. Because it doesn't happen on some characters. It's just, like, mostly on the characters with a lot of stuff done on them. I guess I should do this while I'm waiting. While we wait for our other account to sort itself out. So, I may... Well, actually, I won't actually finish these quests. I'm only accepting them. Because the way I normally do this is... Let's make sure we get rid of aiding the bridge builders. I hate that quest. Actually, I might give in the quests, right? Oh, yeah. If I get 400 motes on this account, then I should probably do that. These are, like, not that bad. The Torgrim Alliance is probably maybe the worst. Hunting the Hunters isn't a great one. Crystal Tunnels is a bit meh. Come on, Lotra Client 64. I believe. I guess I will just complete them. Yeah, it's weird that they would get you to craft them. Use this to bribe a Craven to become your friend. Nice. Oh, so they're like jeweler, tailor, metalsmith, cook, weaponsmith, scholar, woodworker. So there's like one for each. Ah, interesting. I can't see what the frame looks like. You should be able to see what the frame looks like. All right. The client is slowly loading in. I don't understand why it does this, but It is what it is. Can't really do much about it, sadly. Wait, how do I have 5 copper coins of Gundabad on this character? How does that work? No clue. Hey, welcome back, Ghost. While we just wait for our character to finally load in. I think it's Fairand. He's a problem child. Need to get rid of him. Just delete him, restart from scratch. Why not? See nothing wrong with doing that. Don't be like frozen. Don't make me restart. No. Why do I feel like I'm gonna have to restart the client? It's gonna be so annoying. This game is like so annoying sometimes. Like, don't get me wrong, I love this game. It just frustrates me to no end. I'd rather not. There's a lot of painful work has gone into him. His items are kind of difficult to get back as well. Like, in some of them, I don't think I can get back. I just want to play the game. Let me play the game. Yeah, this is why I think it's something to do with like my plugins, is because my alt account has no issues, but it's a character that is literally just level 20 with nothing done on them, right? So I think there has to be something going on there with, you know, plugins maybe. But if D-Tracker is just going to be like that, then I don't know. Do I just turn off D-Tracker? But then how do I track what deeds I need to do? It's like awkward. I mean, Tarvella technically can't be deleted because it's got housing stuff. So at least Tarvella wouldn't like get lost because he's in charge of the kinship as well and has the kinship house and the main house. For me, I'd just like make him again, you know. It'd be a pain, don't get me wrong. I think I'd either just like grind them out or I'd probably end up like quitting. Honestly, like if everything was gone, like on every account or whatever, I don't know if I'd come back. Because it's like if everything was gone. But also if everything was gone and my account was hacked, then I'd hopefully like hopefully I've gone to the wrong place. I would try and go through customer service, which would totally not take 6 months to do. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like that would completely ruin my motivation. So if you were planning on doing that to me, Ghost, don't do that. Just saying. Don't try and hack me. Unless you really want me gone that much, which, you know, fair play. Playing the long con. But like I said, ideally, probably wouldn't happen, you know? So, yeah, I'd rather not have to have that in the back of my mind being like, oh, hey, what if that would have happened? And then feel really, really, really like, you know, paranoid. Especially considering the video that I'm currently working on a similar topic. You know. Easy. I'm so glad I kind of like worked out how to do this. It's not like it's a super difficult thing to do, right? It's not like, why? Okay. If you have a big pet, I ask that you don't do this. You're right on the mission giver. Just don't do it. It's like, you're just not supposed to do that. It's like a thing you're not supposed to do. Dried fish. No, not that I know of. I mean, it's not like the mood was dampened, but I'm not sure how asking if I've had dried fish is supposed to, you know, lighten the mood. I'm not sure how that achieves that specifically. Come on. Oh my god, let me just... I was not in combat. I clearly killed it. In one shot. I don't even count that as combat. I count that as a massacre. I was gonna say, it helps being hunter because at least you can kind of tell where enemies are. A little bit. This one is a bit slower though. Just because of the type of quest. Right, I'm missing one wolf somewhere. Or warg somewhere. Let us go find the one. Let's find the Neo of the wargs. Found it. I think, maybe. Do you know what? I think I might, for one of these, actually just get the character boosts. Because not only do I get the double XP, but I also get the extra rep, which should finally level up my other stat, right? My wit. It's only 2,100. But also, if I want a lot of virtue experience, I should just do all the deeds I've forgotten to do, so. But I think having the double XP, plus all the enhanced XP supplies I've been using, will just hopefully make Afka level up quicker. Because my plan is for Afka, I was thinking about doing like all the missions that I can. So all, 48 or whatever. And then just handing them all in with like, I think I have a 200% experience boost actually. But yeah, just handing them in with like the entire next 5 levels doubled, You know, get 20. Well, I need 20 at this point, I think. Yeah, 20 enhanced XP supplies. And like, it'd be like 6 times experience, I think. Something like that. When's the next VIP double XP as well? Even more. Oh, it's September. That's definitely not happening. I am not waiting for September to level up basically 4 levels. That is not how that gets waited for. To be fair, what I'll do then is I probably won't actually give in the quest on this character, on the alt one. Like I said, because I can then... So the idea is that I can... what is it? I can like cancel the quest, right? And I can just restart it later. And because I won't have the cooldown for the 13 quest or whatever, because I'm doing 8 here and then I just need to do 5 more. No. 5 more, yeah. Yeah, that's alright. We'll still be on for about an hour more. Oh, is this the... it's this one. This one's like a meh sort of mission. Like, it's alright. Okay, it's not like a great mission. It's not one that I'm like, yes, I got this one today. It's very average. It can be a bit of a pain depending on where the barrels and stuff spawn, because I think they can spawn in different spaces. I think overall it's all right. It's weird how so there's like in combat music only, so it'll only happen during the couple seconds or like second or so where I've actually firing an arrow. It's very weird. Obviously, though, all these missions become a lot easier when you're 120 levels over the actual mission level, and when it's not like a linear 120 levels. It's not like I'm 7 times more powerful than these enemies. I am probably like 100 times more powerful, right? Than some of these enemies. Because of the way some of these stat jumps go. And I mean, by the end of this, we'll actually have even more of a stat jump because we'll have another item. I don't know what I'm going to replace currently. I was thinking like legs maybe, because I can get more essence slots, I think, from the legs. But I was also thinking rings. Like, I just don't know. Or earring, you know. That can also help. I mean, ultimately, we want to get everything to be this 140 jewelry stuff at the end of the day. That's the main idea. Or just 140 in general, right? Like motes, embers, whatever. I think this is 140, yeah. Right, let's... Oh, yeah, we're fine. So there's 2 more racks, and that's all we need. Easy. It's funny, though, because, like, this one's uncommon, right? This one's rare. This is actually better, because or higher, like, item value and stuff. So it's like... It's not always about rarity. Ultimately, anything that isn't a teal Ember's gear will need to be replaced. Even this, unfortunately, is going to have to be replaced. At this point, I don't think I ever officially got part of the set bonus for this one. But that would be another reason where I'm like, oh, do I want to? Because that like 40k crit is pretty nice. And the finesse, like 50k finesse is like up there. I hate that that sentry is there. I feel like you can run through this area without really having to worry about too many enemies. Except that one. In fact, I think there's been times where even on level, I've just run through, been aggroed, and I'm just like, I'll deal with it, kill the enemy. I think I did this with Bjornings quite a bit. Run through here, just kill the emissary, and then, like, if I die, it's fine, I'll just leave the mission. Like, it doesn't actually matter. As long as I kill the enemy, it doesn't actually matter. I mean, obviously, for this character, it's definitely not an issue, but... Nice. It looks like I'm actually getting a couple of items as well on the other thing. Like, I'm getting gear. Unfortunately, a lot of it seems to be, like, level 21. But I almost wonder if I can slowly build up a nice, like, repertoire of items. Not that it matters. This character is always going to be level 20. It's never going to change. There's no reason for it to. No, it's in this place. This is like my least favorite mission area. I didn't realize it was this quest. Oh no. It's not difficult, it's just this one's a hassle. Honestly, any of the missions in the Glimmer Deep, I just hate. Again, they're not bad when you're like, you know, 120 levels over. But they're it's not great. Righty oaks. Righty oaks? Righty do. Righty o then. What am I trying to say? I have no clue. Is this the final one, or do I have another after this? Halting the Dow Hands. Ah, the Torgrim Alliance. That one's, again, not too difficult. If you're lucky, it is, I think, somewhat dependent on spawns, but... Even if you get bad spawns, it's not bad. It just takes a little bit longer. Oh, I wonder if I'm getting any... No, I probably am not. Some of these are quite good for getting Sladies. Obviously, for lower levels, you don't actually get the deed because you've got to be a certain level. But obviously, we're 140, so that shouldn't affect us. But I probably have just already finished it for this area. Very highly likely that's the case. Hi. How you doing? Bye. Only 17,000 damage. To be fair, they have 700 health, so I don't think we're going to have issues. Right, they should put us at 2 left for each of these, I think. Which is nice. And then we'll go up to this last area. Hopefully 2 of each there. In fact, there's 1 here, so why not? Oh, and a final mining cart. Wow, I'm ever so slightly stuck on that lamp. What is going on? Okay, I think I gave up with the whole follow thing. Not really worth it. Cool, and then I'm going to leave the instance on the other one while this gets ready to go. Perfect. And then 1 more to go on here. Luckily, we don't actually have to... Oh, wait, no, we do have to do 15, right? I was going to say, I don't have to worry about doing all 15. No, so we need to do 13 for the 45 weekly. And then we need to do... 15 for the actual weekly. I was going to say... Okay, looks like we're getting some mass spawns. Though, over here is pretty better, obviously. I always feel like I went in the wrong direction. I don't normally feel like I come this way, but... I guess, like, oh, that orc just, like, keeled over and died. Like, what's going on? Oh, yeah. He's been shot. Toys the 1 left. Right. Cool. Perfect. Missions for good and bad are done. What other... So we've done 8. We need to do 7 more. Do I do Erebor? Maybe? Let's go give Erebor a look. Because there are a few... that I can do. I can obviously do Trestle Bridge. I can do Svalfang's stand. That won't take long. So technically I need to do 6 here. So the 6 best is probably Claws. So we're just doing missions. I realized I only have 13 missions to do my weekly. So I want to get some embers and get like a new bit of gear. So I thought, hey, why not do this? So if I do Keeper of the Narrow Way, enemies at the East Gate, I think. Trinkets of the Lost Garrison, Defilers in the Dale. I think that's 6. Is that 6? That's 5. Respite, that's a pretty easy one. I just don't like Trouble at High Crag because it's easy to break. So we'll do Claws, Defilers in the Dale, Enemy at the East Gate, Keepers of the Narrow Way, Respite, Trinkets. I think that's right. Securing, Standards, Trouble, Wrath. Okay. So out of all these, Claws should be the longest one. But yeah, we'll get through these pretty quickly because it's a little bit of a cheesy way of doing it, but we basically force the quest to be level 20, and obviously we're level 140, so it doesn't take a while. It's pretty easy to get through when you're 120 levels above. but it still counts as our mission, and we still would get full experience if we were still gaining experience at least, so. I say, why not, eh? And then, I don't know what we'll do after that. We'll see if we've still got too much time. I've only got about 50 minutes till I do have to head out. So, we're not going to be around for too much longer. But we'll certainly get these all done up. That's for sure. But yes. What on earth was that effect? That looks so weird. Oh, it's the sword. I see. I wonder if this will break it. I want to put down a trap and just like be ready to leave. Do I have to be like close enough that they start talking? Okay, cool. Okay, and yeah. Easy peasy. Defilers in the Dale. Yes. Another reason Defilers in the Dale, for example, not Defilers in the Dale, Trinkets, for example, is a really easy quest, is because you actually get double the drop. So there's another one in the War of Three Peaks as well, where you have to get like 14 drops, let's say. Normally, you get 1 drop per enemy, you kill 14 enemies, you get it. However, if you are in a fellowship and you are actually having the 2 people there, it will actually give you a drop each. So you actually only have to get 7. Which is why Trinkets is probably one of the easiest, especially when you're doing it this way. Because not only am I one-shotting everything, but also I'm getting double the amount of stuff. Also, welcome back, Ghost. High Crag is the worst to do this with. Because if you attack... If you kill the... So you go against the giant, the frost giant. But if you attack him and put him down past, like, his sort of triggered health amount, which is like 5,000, I think, at level 20. If you like do that in one shot, he will just like stand there and bug and basically just not work. So you have to be really careful, which is why I don't really like doing it. I've had to like unequip my swords and like just punch him before and hope that worked. It doesn't. So normally I have to, like, that's why I want to gear out the Bjorning, is because if I can gear them out, probably with Moat's gear at the end of the day, eventually, then yeah, we can, like, at least have some sort of semblance of damage. And then out of the 2, enemies of the Eastgate is much better than standards, because you have to kill 12 enemies either way, but you have to place down the banners, and it just takes a while. Adio. Yeah, we'll probably be off soon-ish anyway, before 2. Possibly once this is all done. I don't want to like just drag it out for the sake of dragging it out. At least we got all our Midsummer stuff obtained today. So I don't have to go do it. I'm not like going to now worry that I have to specifically do Midsummer and force myself. It's like, oh, hey, let's do Midsummer today. Probably still do badges of taste, because if I can get 22 badges of taste a day per character, that's definitely a good thing to do. Keepers of the Narrow Way, I think that's the Angmarine one. If I am correct, I am. Look at me being correct at something. And then, yeah, we'll have to quickly do Svalfang as well. I do. Have a good one. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is like... I might be able to get this this deed done, actually, today. Because I have 60 more enemies to do for the mission Slayer of whatever. I don't know where it is. Is it in here? Yeah, mission Foe Slayer of Kurum Ubnar. So I get 4,000 virtue experience. 50 marks seems a very odd amount for something like this. But yeah, I get the cosmetic sword, which I already have one of, so it's not a huge deal. But yeah, whatever, it's a thing. It's interesting. We get the 12 tokens of the Karam Ubnar, 50 marks, and 4,000 virtue experience, which is actually like more than I will get from the missions. Actually, I could get exactly that from the missions. But if I'm getting 4,000 from doing this, I'll do like an extra one. Like I'll do the there's another quest I can do like real quick that will probably get me that number. I'll do that instead, and then solely focus on getting the legendary item stuff. I think that's actually overall a better way of doing it. Okey-dokes. They always move where they are as well, so I gotta be like careful. Not careful because it's like not obviously not difficult, but I just need to make sure I'm not like doing redundant movements. Not that I'm on a time limit. I mean, I'm slightly am, but not one that's going to actually actively affect us. Right, 2 more. Hopefully they're both up here. It looks like they are. The last one, I'll just chuck a trap under and then immediately get it done. Like, we won't even have to worry. Because at least I don't have to worry about cooldown. Oh. Totally a waste of time doing that because I totally could have just, like... I wasted time, basically, is my point. I should have done it with this guy. I should have put a trap down and then just immediately gone over here. I wish that wasn't an induction and it was just like you click on them. Because then I could like speed through. Well, that's quite a cool shield. Okay, trinkets of the Lost Garrison. So you'll see that we have to do 14, and then if I kill this one, we get 3. Wow, even more than I thought. So maybe it is possible to potentially get 2 by 1. I've never gotten 3 as far as I'm aware. That's very odd. I don't know why that happened. I'll take it though. Oh, that shouldn't have killed him. Normally, the boss enemies like that go down to, I think, 54 morale before they actually die, so you have to at least 2 hit them. Okay. So I think we're done with all these. So let's finish these quests now. Do you know what? I may as well do securing the Red Horn. Because if I do securing the Red Horn, I can then at least get this deed done, right? Whilst also having, like, not locking myself out. Because I think I'm now instance locked for 30 minutes. So it takes 30 minutes to do 15 missions. That is not bad. But how many do I have to kill? So I have to kill What is that? 40 enemies? 41 enemies. I think that's doable on here. If not, it's just going to be like, oh, we have to come back at some point. But this, I think, has the highest quantity of enemies, to my knowledge, for one of these missions. I could put on a Slayer Accelerator. I don't think it's worth doing so, but... But this just means I don't have to do Svalfang. Though to be fair, I should be doing Svalfang and stuff, because Wildwood's Mission Slayer is also super close to being done for 4,000. So, but I wouldn't have gotten that from Svalfang. I'd have to do a different mission. Right, where are we at? 15 more. I'm worried I'm not going to get it. I was like 4, which means I should be on like 11. Yeah. I don't think there's 10 enemies left in this mission. That's just really annoying. Because there's like 4 down here, right? At the gate. Maybe I should have killed more in trinkets. There are not 7 enemies here, I don't think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, damn it. Wait, no. I might be perfect. Might literally be perfect numbers. Oh my god, it's like literally exactly the right amount. Oh my god. That could have been really annoying. That's another 4,000 virtual experience. That puts our wit up to 72. Almost 73, so that should be a pretty easy completion. In fact, we'll actually get 2,000 virtual experience out of this, so hey, that's all good. Be a nice and instance lock now, so even if I wanted to, we would not be able to do any more missions, unfortunately. But we don't need to do more missions, because if we head back to the War of Three Peaks area, we are 7 out of 15 and 39 out of 45. So we need 6 more missions for this and then 8 more missions for this. But luckily, guess what we did earlier? We did 8 missions. Yay. Right. We should also, by doing this, complete this thing, which is another 42 motes. So this helps my motes. My Gabilica Warmarks, I am full on. Oh, we also did that as well. That's another 2,000 virtual experience for 73 wit. Oh, I am doing well today. Cool. So I am choosing to go legendary item boosts on both of them, because why not? And we will chuck the virtue experience. Let's just lock this blade. So we are currently at 73 wit. We should go 74, and I think that's the highest we'll go, yeah. So at the very least, we're just getting those extra boosts. The finesse is like the big thing, I think, from this wit set. Or wit virtue. But a bit of crit, bit of physical mastery, bit of tactical mastery, because why not? And slowly just getting there. We're nearly, well, near enough 75, 5 levels to go, and then we'll work probably on loyalty for a bit, and then I want to go confidence and probably zeal. That crit is really lacking, and definitely need to work on that. But I think what we'll do is maybe tomorrow morning, if I am up enough, or up early enough, is I'll do like a load of Wildwood stuff, because I'll get like a couple thousand virtual experience from this. In fact, if I go into Bree, how much is like waiting? So I have like 36k Bree rep or Bree virtue experience to go. Obviously Mission Slayer, like we can do that pretty quickly. Orc Slayer and like Big Game Slayer is probably the one that takes the longest, so I probably won't do that, but that's still like 34k. Oh, to be fair, that will affect Slayer of the Wildwoods as well. But do missions. I'm sure I've done like, what missions haven't I done? Why have I not done all the missions of the Wildwoods? Have I done none of the missions of the Wildwoods? Okay, then just tomorrow we'll do... Wait, I've done missions wildwards. Okay. That's odd. But yeah, that shouldn't take long, especially at our level. Also can finally get those travel skills, because I don't think I have... No, I don't have the travel skills to those locations, so that kind of sucks. But yeah. I don't want to use these on Yondershire right now, but, you know, Troll Shores, we can finish up that. We've got Angle. You know, Angle shouldn't take too long. Misty Mountains, you know, we got a couple of things. We can very easily boost these up. It shouldn't take too long. Enhancement runes, I'm going to get the 131 enhancement runes, but the other stuff, the Seal Traceries, I'm still undecided if I put it on here or if I put it on Africa. I'm thinking Africa. Just because I'm pretty happy with where I'm at with this guy for the minute. Unfortunately, I don't have another sort of lower level character, so I can't do like my missions for Africa to like boost Africa up, but we'll go on Africa, we'll sort out their stuff, and then I think we'll head out for the morning. Probably for the best. Don't want to run around for half an hour trying to work out what on earth I'm trying to do. When my game loads, that'll be good. Okay. Yeah, Africa, cool. That one flying guy up there, having so much fun. Okay. So, let's hope we are lucky enough, again, to get either some upgrades or just something in general is the plan. So let's bring up my list again of what I want for a red mini. I'm happy with upgrades. I'm happy with new stuff. This is why, in fact, I don't know. I kind of want to go over to Rivendell and fill up these gaps, even with uncommons. I know it's technically a waste because if I immediately do it, but that way I can just be like, okay, pure upgrade. I think I might do that real quick. I don't know the best way of getting to Rivendell. So if I think I can go to Rivendell from here, yeah. Yeah, we'll just fill in those gaps. Hopefully I have enough. The tracery is the most expensive stuff. I think it's only like 100 or 200. And then the Lost Family House because I'm lazy. But yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hopefully I have enough. I'd be a bit worried if I didn't, but I might not have enough. If it's 200. If it's 100, I'm fine. If it's 200, I'm not. But if it's 200, at least I can fill in some gaps. I'll only fill in the gaps afterwards, though. I'll open these first and then fill them in and be like, because I can save a little bit otherwise. Like if I get, piercing cry damage, I can just save myself. Let me in, please. I might buy that drum, actually. I know I talked about how I don't really care much for the instruments, but I actually think the drum looks maybe better. So I was thinking about just grabbing a load of the items and just putting them on Africa so that I can sort of switch out. Right, so I would be after Mini. It's up here. How much are... So there are 100 for the uncommons. Okay. So that means I can afford whatever ones there are. So that's fine. I will still open these first. So incoming damage reduction physical. Interesting. And Anthem of War damage buffs. Now, I don't know if I've got that. And I don't know if I need it. I do need it. It is one of my slots. So it's supposed to go here. Anthem of War damage buffs. That is correct. Anthem of War damage physical plus some tactical damage. Nice. And then incoming damage reduction. I don't know if I need that. I might need it for my other mini. Not my other mini, as in I don't have two, but like I don't know if the other mini build has that. Let's have a quick look. No, it doesn't look like it. So I can get rid of. Right, so let's find out what I need for my remaining slots, and then we'll buy those real quick, and then I think we'll like just generally still work on the upgrades, but we'll just, yeah, do as we need to. So I will have to upgrade this one, annoyingly, to an uncommon. I wonder how much rares are actually. 300. I do not have enough. Okay. We'll get uncommons first, and then maybe I can build up to rares, and then at the very least I'll have rares, and then we'll go from there. Because, yeah, I think rares is like... I think they expect you, in a way, to have uncommons be your placeholders, rares to be kind of what your average is, incomparables is like the best most people will get, and then legendaries are like the endgame raiders. I think that's generally the way that SSG see it. I could be wrong. Maybe I am incorrect about that, but that's how I think SSG at least see it. So prove me wrong, SSG. Prove me wrong. I'm joking. So call the second age damage, and then we want minor. Is it minor ballad damage? Cool. So again, we should be increasing just most of our like damage overall, like 40%. Even if it's uncommon, it's still 40%. It's 47 for the max. That's very weird. Piercing Cry. Piercing Cry damage, there it is. So that's 40% Piercing Cry damage, which is here. So that's nice. I should look at the before and afters for some of these, but it's whatever. What is this? Target resist chance. Call to war skills. That finesse increase will be nice. Quite. Even if I lose a % of resist chance. And then what's this final one? Call to fate critical multiplier. This one here. Which one's call to fate? This one. So yeah. 28% critical multiplier. I'll take it. So that's now filled out, which is nice. And then we have one on here. So Echoes of Battle. Resistance debuff, Hammerhead skills, or Hammerhand skills bubble magnitude. This one. So I think it's this one. Let's see the before and after. So we get like an extra 23,000 bubble. Nice. That is nice. So yeah, what I'll do is it's 300 per per rare. Right now, I'll look at like all my uncommons. So, what are we looking at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 6, 7. So 7 times 3 is 2,100. So I need to get 2,100 ancient script. And then that'll get me everything to at least rare. And then we'll just slowly do our missions. Try and build up this stuff. I think, to be fair, at this point, I have been just mostly focusing on doing missions for the legendary stuff. I need to do it a bit more consistently. But again, another thing we got was embers out of that. So 4,050. We can actually get a piece of embers gear. I'm not going to do it now, but because I'll spend too much time thinking about it. But I'll get a piece of embers gear at some point, and then we should all be good. But yeah, I'll do my missions on here at some point. I don't know where we're at. 15 out of 45, so 30. That's like an hour technically, but it'll take like half an hour over 2 days, which is all good. And yeah, I think we're doing some well things, and we're also almost 136 reforge, and then 4 levels. I'm gonna try and like double. I've got like these obviously, plus all the other stuff. I'm gonna just like double, quadruple, sextuple, whatever, my experience as needed, and get all that. And yeah, should be a fun time. But that's gonna be it for this morning's stream. Hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all for coming along, and maybe we'll try and get one in for tomorrow. We are going to be soon doing a lot of Anor work, so there's going to be a lot of back-to-back-to-back, I think, Anor stuff, so we'll look forward to that, I guess. But for now, just want to finish off some stuff on the main servers. But yeah, definitely before August, we're going to have a lot of Anor content. July is probably going to be full of that, but I guess we'll see. Anyway, thank you all for coming along, as I said. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.